welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today is the second part of our footwork tutorial video. Last week I taught you a simple footwork sequence. Today is a matching, more complicated footwork sequence. Now both of these we are going to be popping into some choreography for a Christmas program I'm going to be teaching you in November. And if you want, you can learn that choreography, submit your video of you doing that performance to me, and you'll be included in a Christmas compilation video that I'll be posting to this channel on Christmas Day. So you want to learn this choreography sequence now so that when I teach you the whole choreography in November, you already have the footwork down a little bit. Footwork is difficult to make smooth, so we want to practice the footwork a little extra so it looks as smooth as the rest of the program. Now I will post links to all of these skills in the section down below, so if you don't know any of them yet, you can hit a link to learn that skill and then come back to this video. But we are ready to get started with the more advanced footwork sequence. All right, so this program is going to come to a fabulous stop right here. Okay, so I am facing the hockey boxes, I'm past the center red line, and I'm not dead center in the rink. I'm a little bit over, so I'm facing one of the corners of the rink, but I still have a good amount of space still in front of me. So we're gonna make this into a serpentine pattern. So there's three different basic footwork shapes. There's a circular pattern, straight line pattern, and serpentine pattern. So today we're going to do a serpentine pattern, which is like an S or a snake, a serpent, right? So that's where it comes from. Okay, we are going to be starting with a left forward outside 3 turn. Okay, this is the simplest thing in this, so I hope you can do these forward 3 turns. Left forward outside 3 turn. Now we're going to step wide onto our right back inside edge and do a right back inside 3 turn. Don't put your foot down, because now we're going to shift, put that left leg in front, face our right hip, and we're going to do a right forward outside edge bracket. So we have 3 turns, but without 3 changes of foot, just 2 changes of foot. So we have left forward outside 3 turn, step wide onto your right back inside edge, you're going to do a 3 turn, switch your position so now your free leg is in front and you're facing your right hip, and we're going to do a right forward outside bracket. Okay, so that's our first 3 turns. From here, we're going to step open. So you're going to put your left foot in front. So you're here, you finished your bracket, you're going to put that left foot in front, and we're going to do a left forward outside edge counter, which I have a tutorial for. So our arms are still going to face the same direction. Okay, so we finished our bracket, our arms are now facing the left hip. We're going to open that left leg up onto our outside edge. You're going to bring the right leg in front, pull it back, and rocker. So now we are on our right back outside edge. So we went from, left back outside edge. We went from left forward outside edge to left back outside edge in that counter. So let's run through this first section of the footwork again. So we have left forward outside 3 turn, step wide, right back inside 3 turn, switch your position, right forward outside bracket. You're going to step wide again, face your right hip, and we have a counter. Okay, so that is a left forward outside to left back outside counter. So now we are facing where we started. Okay, we've made a big hook around and we're traveling diagonally now. So from our checkout of that counter, we're now going to cross behind and do a couple of cross steps. All right, so after that left forward outside counter, we are now on our left back outside edge, and we're going to do those cross steps. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your right foot, cross behind, and step onto your outside edge and push off of your left foot. So it's kind of an awkward move. You probably want to practice these cross steps all on their own. So we're on our outside edge. You're going to step onto your other outside edge and push off of the leg that you were skating on. So we can just practice a few of those. All right, so we go outside edge, step to the outside edge and push, outside edge, push. And so what you're doing is you're pushing onto your new foot off of the outside edge that you were on. So it's cross behind, push, cross behind, push, cross behind, push. So you're keeping your back facing where you're going. Okay, so my back isn't turning at all. So I'm facing up the ice. I'm going to keep those knees open and step, knees open and step, knees open and step. So we just need 2 of those in our footwork sequence. Okay, so after that counter, we're going to do our 2 cross steps, right behind and left behind. Now we're ready for a bracket. We're going to do a right forward inside bracket. So we're stepping onto that right forward inside edge. Left foot goes to the heel. We're facing our left hip. Bracket. We're actually going to rotate towards our left shoulder and step to do a left forward outside bracket. Bracket. Okay, so we're doing 2 brackets in a row and we're rotating around between them to get onto the correct edge. So we have right forward inside bracket, step around, and left forward outside bracket. Okay, we're almost done. We just have 2 skills left. We're now going to push onto our right back outside edge and do a double twizzle. 1, 2. Okay, so that back outside edge twizzle, you're going to turn 4 times to make it a double twizzle. Okay, so we push onto that right back outside edge, hands down, 1, twizzle. Okay, now we have our final skill. Once you have finished that twizzle, you're going to change edge and cross that leg in front. That is a tricky little footwork change, so you want to practice that. So you check out of your twizzle, change edge, cross in front, and we have our toe run. Okay, that toe run I just think is so fun. Okay, so we're going to throw that in there. So we have our twizzle, cross legs, toe run, and step out. All right, so that is the entire footwork sequence. It's time for us to run the whole thing all together. Hopefully I get my rights and lefts and forwards and backwards and counters and brackets and 3 turns and all of that correct. It's a lot to say, so you can hang in there with me. All right, we're going to do a left forward outside 3 turn, step wide, right back inside 3 turn, switch to a right forward outside bracket. Step wide, and we're going to do a left forward outside counter. Cross behind, cross behind. We're going to step forward and do a left forward inside bracket. Sorry, right forward inside bracket, caught myself. And now a left forward outside bracket. We're going to push onto our right back outside edge and do a twizzle, switch, and toe run, check out. Okay, skaters, there is the more complex footwork sequence for you. Now you have an option between the more beginner one that I taught last week and this more challenging one, or if you want to try to merge them together to suit your skating skills, that's fine. Again, you can simplify them if you need to do things on 2 feet. So I want you all to be able to participate and challenge yourself with these footwork programs. So play around with this, try to get it down, because next month we're going to learn the full choreography. All right, skaters, if you enjoyed this video, please do give us that thumbs up. And as always, I look forward to reading all your comments in that section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.